Hey everyone, if you are a KDP beginner, then one of the most common thing that you would have come across is you might not be having some sales, and you must be thinking that why there are no sales for the KDP books that you have uploaded. So in this video, I'm going to share with you top 3 probable reasons because of which you are not getting any sales. And these 3 reasons I have analyzed based on my experience working in this KDP business for around 3 to 4 months as a beginner now. So these 3 points are totally based on my analysis and my learning exploring this KDP business. So if you are interested to know about these top 3 points, why you are not getting any sales, then make sure that you watch the video till the end. And in case if you are meeting for the first time, then on this channel, I'm sharing my KDP journey, which I have identified as one of the passive income stream, and I want to build up the passive income stream using KDP business. So I'm documenting my journey over here and sharing some interesting tips and tricks and all my learnings about KDP. So in case that interests you, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. And without any further delay, let's get started with the video and let's understand the top 3 points why we are not getting any sales for our KDP low and no content books. So we'll just cover that and I'll see you on the other side of the video. All right, so let's take a look at the number one reason why we are not getting sales. So one of the reasons that I could say is that as a beginner, we generally focus more on getting the quantity of the books. So we focus more on developing as much books as we can. And we are in the process of learning the KDP book publishing process. And we think that there are a lot many things that we can do. And in that curiosity, we kind of keep on uploading lot many books and we focus on quantity. We try to get as much as books we can make available on Amazon. So that's the reason we focus more on quantity. But if we want to be in this game for a long term, then the one thing that we have to take care of is we have to focus on quality. Yes, definitely. If we have more number of books, it probably ensures our probability of getting more number of sales, but at the same time, quantity is just not enough. We need to have the quality. So as a beginner, even I was making the same mistake in my initial months, and I was focusing more on making the quantity of books instead of the quality. But later in the game, I realized that the probability of book sale increase when we have a quality book. So yes, this is the number one mistake that as a beginner we generally make. We focus more on quantity instead of quality. So I believe if we focus more on quality of the book, and when I say quality of the book, so that means book cover, book interior, and everything, book title, book description, the keywords and everything, it should be a quality book altogether. It's a complete package. So once we have a quality book, it probably ensures our probability to have more sales of that. If we'll just have the quantity of books without quality, then definitely will not be seeing the sales around this. So yes, this is the number one reasons that why we are not getting sales, because we focus more on quantity and not on quality. Okay, so having seen the number one point, let's take a look at the number 2 point. What would be the number 2 reasons that we are not getting sales? Okay, now another important thing is that we are not using correct stream size of the books. This is a very important aspect of any book. Let's say, for example, okay, we are creating any children book. So we have to make sure that we have selected the appropriate trim size of the book. You might have seen that when we are uploading the books, Amazon KDP offers various trim size option, and certain trim sizes are definitely suitable for certain kind of books. If we not use that appropriate trim size and we kind of create it in a completely different trim size, then probably that book might not be relevant. So we have to make sure that we are using the proper trim size for the proper kind of book. To give an example, if we are creating a coloring book, so we cannot use 5.5 by 8.5 or 6 by 9 book, right? For that, the best candidate would be 8.5 by 11 inches, right? So Having the books in proper trim sizes also ensures that users would be having a good experience once they buy that particular book, because people are generally looking at the trim size option as well when they are buying the books, and based on that they are kind of making their decisions to purchase that book or not. To give an example, if say for example someone is looking for a logbook and he is looking for a logbook which is easy to carry, and if you have created that logbook in the size of 8.5 by 11, right, it is not easy to carry. But if you would have created the book in 5.5 by 8.5 or 6.9, then it is probably easy to carry as well. So based on the niche that we are working on, based on the books that we are creating on, we have to ensure that we have selected the correct trim size for that specific book. And once we'll have the correct trim size, it will ensure that the book is a complete package along with the quality aspect that we have seen in the number one. And it may possibly help us to have more sales. But definitely, if we will have not used the correct trim size for the book, then definitely people are not going to buy it. So this is one of the mistakes that we as a beginner generally make, because we might not be aware about the whole process, or about the various options that KDP is providing. We are still in the process of learning, and that's the reason we make these mistakes. But now, as we know that we have to use the correct trim size, so accordingly we can make our books, and it would probably help us to have some sales around that. So this was number two, not using correct trim size of the book. Now it's time for our number three. What could be the top third reason that for our low and no content KDP books, we're not getting any sales as a KDP beginner? So here comes number three. And this one is very, very, very important. So that is about not having books as per current trend. Definitely, this is one of the most important aspect in order to have the books sale. So let me explain you in this way. Let's say, for example, you have started in, let's say, for example, May or June. You have started your KDP business in May or June. Now, if you create some books around Christmas, definitely you are not going to have any sales in the month of May, June. You may probably have, but the main season of having the books around Christmas selling are in the month of November, December, right? So if you are making that book in May, June as a KDP beginner, then definitely you will not be having any sales. So we have to make sure that we are creating the books for a specific trend, for a specific month. And if we create the books considering that the month and considering the seasonal trend, then it kind of increases our chances to have the books having more number of sales. So that's the number three, that as a KDP beginner, we just want to try many things. We just want to try creating books. So without kind of taking a look at the trend, the month that we are in, so we just kind of focus on getting the books up and available in Amazon store. And then we kind of think of that we are not getting any sales. But yes, when we upload the books, so at the same time, we have to ensure that we are creating the books for which there is a demand. And yeah, for Christmas book, there would be a demand, but the demand is not at the time when you are creating the book. You're creating the book in May, but the book is going to be sold in December, right? So definitely when we are preparing for Q4, we prepare the book in advance, but I'm saying from morely from an Amazon KDP beginner perspective, like if you're just starting and you're making Christmas book in May, then definitely you're not going to see the sale, and you might be losing the motivation as well. But make sure that when you're creating that book in May or June, you are creating the books as per the current trends that are going on in those months, and similarly follow it for other months as well. And slowly and steadily, once you have the experience of entire year, then you can probably plan your books for the different seasons, different festivals. So yes, these were the three reasons that not having books as per current trend. So yeah, I have shared with you the top three reasons based on my analysis, my understanding, my learning, and my experience with Amazon KDP for around past 3 to 4 months as a KDP beginner. And I hope these points would be useful, and these points probably would help you in order to get into right direction to have your sales. So the mistakes that I have made, so hopefully those same mistakes you will not repeat. So that's the main reason that I have shared my learnings and experience with you, and I hope that was useful. And I thank you very much for your time watching the video till here. I really appreciate that. If you like the video, do give a like to this video, and if you didn't like the video, you can click on dislike as well. And in case if you are interested to know more about my passive income journey, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you'll be notified about the new videos that I'll be uploading. So with that said, thank you very much for your time once again, and I'll see you in the next video.